On a coordinate grid, the horizontal number line is called the x-axis, located here. The vertical number line is called the y-axis and is located right here. First, we have to plot point A. If we look at the highlighted area, we will see that the x-coordinate of point A is 7, so it's located on the x-axis at this point. The y-coordinate of A is -2, which is located on the y-axis at this point. Now we have to see where these two lines meet, and that's where we will put our point A. So we can see that the 2 points will meet right here. So we're going to label this point A. Next, we look at point B. We can see that the x-coordinate is 3, which would be located right here. The y-coordinate is -2, which would be located right here. If we see where these two lines meet, it would be at a point right here. And we can label this point B. Next, we look at point C. The x-coordinate of point C is 6, located here. The y-coordinate of C is -4, located here. When we see where these two lines meet, it would be at this point, which we can label point C. Next, we have to connect up our points to make a triangle. We connect A to B, B to point C, and C back to A, and we now have triangle ABC. Next, we have to translate triangle ABC 6 units up and 1 unit left. We do this by translating each vertice of triangle ABC 6 units up and 1 unit left. So we can start with point A. If I was to move point A 6 units up and 1 left, I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units up and 1 left. So the point would now be at this location, and we will call this point A prime. We will do the same thing for point B. We will move this one up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, and 1 left. So its new position would be right here. We will label this B prime. We will do the same for point C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points up and 1 left. And C would be now moved to here, and we will label this C prime. Next, we will connect up these points to make a new triangle. Okay, we now have a new triangle, A prime, B prime, C prime. Next, we have to reflect this triangle in the y-axis, which will be our line of reflection. When we look at ourselves in a mirror, our image appears to be the same distance behind the mirror as we are standing in front of it. So when we reflect an object, its image appears to be the same distance on the other side of the mirror, or the line of reflection, as the object is on the original side. So how we reflect an object is we count how far each of the vertices, each point, is from the line of reflection and place its image the same distance on the other side. So we can start with point B prime. If we count how far B prime is from the line of reflection, 1, 2 spaces, its image must be 2 spaces on the other side. 1, 2. So we put our point here, and we will call this point B prime prime. We can do the same for point C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces from the line of reflection. So its image should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces on the other side. We put this point and call it C prime prime. We'll do the same for point A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces would be right there. We'll call this point A prime prime. Now we will connect this up to make a triangle A prime prime, B prime prime, and C prime prime. Okay, our letters are in the way, so we'll move those a little bit. Okay, now we have triangle A prime prime, B prime prime, C prime prime. Finally, we need to write the coordinates for each of these 3 points. If we look at point A prime prime, we see that it has a x-coordinate of -6 and a y-coordinate of 4. So the coordinates of A prime prime are -6 and 4. And we can write it like this. Next, we can look at point B prime prime. The x-coordinate is -2, and the y-coordinate is +4. So the coordinates of B prime prime is x, -2, and y, 4. Finally, we look at the coordinates of point C prime prime. The x-coordinate of C prime prime is -5. The y-coordinate of C prime prime is 2. So we write C prime prime as an x-coordinate of -5 and a y-coordinate of 2.